I always been a creative person. Ever since I was a child, I was always interested in colors. I had bronchitis and asthma, so my parents always tried to keep me indoors, and they always bought me coloring books and watercolors. I describe my culture as full of energy. We love music, we love art, we love dancing, we love color. I love everything about being Latino. My name is Edgar Medina. I'm a contemporary abstract artist in Houston, Texas. I realized I like art ever since I was a kid. We had everything. So I grew up exposed to arts in the cultural center, and I remember vividly that I was watching this commercial about Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo about their exhibit in the Museum of Art in Mexico. So that was stayed in my head because they shown all their paintings. I'm originally from Ciudad Mante, Tamaulipas. It's a very small town in the border of Mexico. Everywhere you go to the market, you see all these colors and the music. Going to Mexico is very inspiring. We immigrated to the United States about 25 years ago. We're a very hardworking family. They taught me how to work hard and do the right things. When I came here, we hadn't a specific class for arts. To me, that was mind-blowing to have all this acrylic paints and canvas and papers to use. And I was blessed to go to school in the suburbs in Texas City. And I had an amazing art teacher from France. She had a thick accent, and I didn't speak very much English when I first got here, so we communicated through art. I realized that, wow, this is something that I like. I like to create with my hands. When people ask me about my work, I always say it's a fusion of my two cultures. I grew up in Mexico, I'm from Mexico, but I've been here more than half of my life, so being exposed to all this contemporary art and like everything around me is very pop. Abstract is something that makes your mind work. Every series has a different meanings, but the most recent one that I love the most would be the one that I call nostalgia. Nostalgia to me, it's something that reminds me of my past. So to me, my work is all about layers, it's about colors. So I start one color one day and let it dry, come back the next day and add more colors. So pretty much letting the artist speak to me. I recently been traveling to Mexico a lot, so I've been taking in all the beauty of my country, where I was born, where I grew up, like walking in the markets, taking lots of pictures. So when I'm creating this painting, I'm in the moment, like thinking about my experiences and creating the textures and the colors that I saw in pictures that I took from my travels. I had the support of amazing people around me, friends, and people that started buying my work because I was literally giving it away in the beginning. And then one thing led to another. I started showing in coffee shops, retail stores, bars, and art markets. I didn't have a plan. I just kind of followed my heart. Houston is a city full of opportunities. As an immigrant, I was welcomed. As a person of color and LGBT, I love everything about being an artist. I love creating artwork, but I also love the places that it has taken me. I never even imagined that I was gonna be invited to the Latin Grammys, doing collaborations with Make-A-Wish to give a wish to a kid that wanted to be an artist, or doing workshops with children at hospitals that are going through cancer. I love being a Latin American artist in Houston because to me it's very important for kids to have somebody to look up to that looks like you. We need to be represented. It's a lot of hard work, but at the same time, I remind myself how blessed I am that people appreciate what I do, but also appreciate the things that I do through my work, through my volunteering. I love giving back. Maybe that's where I see myself for the next several years.